I'll just have some patience and let the market settle down a little bit.
Get my business online in minutes with AI. Let's see. Ooh, I like that logo. Let me just change this. Nice. This it.
Nasdaq is completely orange, which means oversold. There is a short on gold, but I want to wait a little bit. Just right off the door. I did take a little short there, got out. It's already orange, so, and there's a major support area right there. Let's see what happens to it. All right, we'll pay attention to Nasdaq. We want that short signal to close though. And it's already orange, so it is risky. I don't know. Let's see. I do want to see where we are in the longer time frame. I would say this is a shorter time trend line here. Make that one yellow. Went right below this. So the 15, this looks like it wants to keep going down south. You see how it just bounced right off of that? 3-bar play to the downside. Damn, that was a good one. I'm gonna pay attention to gold here. The way it's, if it goes below this, I think I'm gonna enter on gold. See if it pops back up a little bit. Wow, it's a huge spread. Careful. So we can hold this until it turns orange and yellow, which means oversold. NASDAQ is showing yellow if you did get on that short. So just be cautious. I did want to see if there was any minor areas of interest of resistance, which is here. So we're going to watch this area. This one has a lot too. And that was the 3-bar play too. Up there and smash through. That was kind of wild. It actually goes all the way across, so it's probably gonna want to reach that 200 area. So in this gold short, the only time that I will exit out of this is if the candle closes above the red cloud. Very simple. It's touching, it's over the cloud, but it hasn't closed yet. Could easily just hammer back down. See, still below it. If it goes like way past that, then yeah, we'll close, but I wonder if it's gonna confuse us a bit here. Let's see. The problem is there was a trend line here, I think. And now it's kind of above it. We would need this to really scatter down. All right, 4 seconds. It's still below it a little bit. Might even be like right on it. If it goes above this, I'll close it. Oh, all right. I'm probably gonna, unless that was like a, damn, stop double guessing myself. I feel like it wants to come back down. NASDAQ, see, you turn yellow. Needs to get out. Retraces back up. Now you wait for another short signal. Easy as that. Very easy. Stop loss will be behind the cloud. This gold should be a loser right now. It's part of the game. If it comes back down, we'll get back in. Oh, see? Damn it. I had a feeling, but it's okay. But in reality, this is resistance and now turned into support. It just bounced off it a little bit. So we'll have to see what it does there. They kind of hit it, bounced. So I guess that was a good call. I mean, I do feel like I did the top there, but it's okay. All right, NASDAQ. We're watching NASDAQ. Clear rejection off the cloud. We could do one. Just for like a little entry, but normally you would want to wait. Oh, there's gold. I knew it. Yeah, we just started a starter here. You do not have to do that. I'm only doing that because it's kind of rejecting a little bit. Could easily go back up against me, but it's a very small loss. Gold is showing that short again. It's on that trend. It's got 50 seconds left if you guys want to wait for that, though. Don't let it go too far away from the cloud, though. Alright, I'm going to close that. See, that was just me getting in early. You could have just waited. There was no sign, no signal, so the system is still good. Alright, gold. Or if it's just a retest. Price is a little choppy so far. Short on the NASDAQ probably would have been the best today, but a little skittish on it. Let's see. We will close this if the candle closes above the cloud. Losing sucks, but part of the game. Hopefully it just rejects off of this. And these trades that I'm closing, if they're in losers, they're usually small losses. Because if it closes above, it usually goes up. See, it never closed above. It actually hammered off, and now it's coming back down. Now we're back in the profit. Kind of doesn't know what it wants to do here. Let's go to the 5. Let's just see what's going on. We're going to make this bigger. There, we got room down to 650, to be honest with you. All right, so just trying to see if there's a trend line or something. What's going on? Well, there's a lot of resistance in this area. That's for sure. If we could start breaking out below it on gold, we will be okay. This is gold futures, if anybody's tuning in now. A lot of resistance here. See, it's kind of rejecting it again. We have to be careful of that. I wonder if I should close or hold. Hi there, Jonesy. I wonder who you are. I'm the Muffin Man. All right, it's starting to go into the support area. We really want this to break through. It just keeps hammering, going in and going back up, going in, going back up. I think I might close this. I just don't like the rejections. But we got another short here. Let's see what this happens here, if it sticks. Well, you better learn, bitch. Oh, see? To the upside. I should have closed it. Could still come down, but it's just fighting too much in this area. Back to a short. It's wild. So this is some wild swings here. Don't go in too heavy on your contracts. I'm just gonna look on the 5 real quick. I want to see what it's doing here. It's pretty far away from the cloud too, so we gotta be careful. We don't close this trade until the candle closes above the red cloud. They can go above it, but it has to close.
Want to know I took my business to the next level? It's simple. It's Shopify. Shopify.
I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to go to the other one just to see what's going on. NASDAQ is showing gray candles. That means stay out. There's no exact trend. It doesn't know what it wants. All right, so that was a pretty big jump here, so we got to watch on the gold. All right, I'm closing that. Oh, that was like $200 loss. Well, on here it was 50, but I have copy trading, so. Watch it reject back down. Let's been toying with me. When this happens, it's best to just chill and wait. This gray thing here is one of my other scalping indicators that I offer for free. Right now, it shows as triangles, the ones that you guys have. But once it's been breaking this, I've been realizing that it's been going to the upside. So this is more like just messing around here. We'll see what happens. Still just waiting for some good clear signals. I don't see anything yet. Look like all the signals were 8:30. If you were to trade this during the high news, or 8 o'clock, so 8:30 news comes out, you got a short here, you would enter. Another short, you can add on to it. Another short, you could add on to it. Now we get in some yellow candles, which means oversold. Now you take profit. Beautiful. You wait. Red cloud, red candles. Wait for a short. Another short happens. You get in. Yellow candle. You exit. Another short. This one turned orange. Would have been iffy. But orange is still oversold. So when orange appears, you kind of want to put more of like a trail stop. Because if it starts going the other way, then, you know, then you're kind of wrong. Still, red cloud, red candle, you get another short, you enter. And remember, this is the open, so it's going to get a little wild. But there was an orange. I would have closed it before this open. Got another short here. Held it into yellow. This morning could have been easily a $2,000 win. And if you're copy trading, you're talking about 10 grand. Easily. Without risking anything. There's a short here. I'm still a little nervous of it though. I kind of missed it. Because it's just not breaking this. I almost kind of want to buy into a bounce play. But if you wanted to trade that, it wouldn't be wrong. All right, I'm gonna enter.
Professionals spend 88% of their week on communication. Grammarly measures the effectiveness of that time spent, giving you insights to turn communication into your competitive edge. With Grammarly, you'll get the best version of that 88.
I mean, it's clearly been going down like this and bouncing, so this is kind of a nerve-wracking trade again. It's kind of already orange on the gold, so we've got to be watch that again. Until this starts breaking out of this, I probably won't trade golden for a while. We got to see. It's almost 10 o'clock, so I might get some movement around the hour. Since 9:30, this thing's been in this little box here. I cannot draw a straight line today. I feel like my name is Jones. I don't know with this trend line here if I should keep it or not. It's obviously not really respecting it as much at the bottom here, even though it's hitting it, breaking it, hitting it, breaking it, hitting it. I'm going to delete this one. There we go. Come on. Just keep going down. Come on, drop, baby. Oh, he's listening. All right. Let's go. My scalping indicator that's free is turning red. Good sign. Drop, baby, drop. And it's rejecting back up again. Come on, fall. There we go. There you go, daddy. Huge rejection up. I don't know if I should close this or wait. This might be a 3-bar reversal. I know this trade only says $48 win, but I have other copying, which is up 200, so it's a $250 trade so far. That I'm green if I close it now. So what I wanted to do is go up, touch this area, which is doing right now, and rejecting back down. This circle here I drew because, let me get out of this, go to the bigger screen. Because of the this is like major resistance down here. So I drew it in the area. This looks really sloppy though. I don't even want it that big. Alright, I'm just going to delete that because I feel a little slow doing it. I really just want to do this. Not that hard. Oh my goodness. Still rejecting though, which I don't like. I want to just continue down. These just break. Be awesome if we went down here. What I'm drawing is support and resistance areas. So I went to the left of the chart on a 15-minute. You can see all the rejections. Obviously, this is a tough area. And then it finally broke through. Came down. Didn't hold. Went all the way back up. We're now testing that same exact area. The 5-minute is rejecting it. So we have to be careful. Let's go to the upside. The 1-minute is now going up and testing it now. This will probably be the decision area right now. So he's rejecting it. That's a good sign. And it's kind of doing like a bear flag. So if we can get this. Oh, and there's a short. With a break of this to the downside, boom. But it is over sold, so we got to be careful here. Orange means oversold, the beginning of it. Gold does love to go into major oversold. I want to see if it did it a lot today. I'm not too sure if it did. The short signal is not sticking yet. It'll stay once the candle closes if it's valid. I think this wants to go down though. All right, let's go. Come on, start dropping. I know it wants to. So it came back up and it's retesting it. It's gonna drop. I know it. NASDAQ is still gray. That means stay the F out. Gold is falling a little bit. NASDAQ is just not liking life today. Everything seems kind of hard to trade except for gold. But gold is still giving me some trouble. Usually when this happens, if it doesn't, small trades, wait until it starts to work out. Don't go in too heavy and blow your count. All right, I kind of like that hammer. Let's see. Well, some people call it falling star.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. You just need a concept and a way to record it. First, go to riverside.fm and open an account. When you're ready to record, just hit record to capture high-quality audio and video all from the comfort of, well, anywhere. Even if the only camera you have is on your phone. With Riverside, you'll still look like a pro. The equipment doesn't matter. You'll get a professional-looking podcast using anything you already have at home. When it comes to editing, it's truly idiot-proof. Even with zero experience, you can create content like an experienced editor.
Let's go, baby. Just fucking fall. Another short. All right, I got one other huge trade. I just got $400 win on that. I kind of wish I put my take profit a lot further down. So we can hold this until it turns yellow oversold. It is far away from the cloud, so I don't know. Maybe I'll wait until it comes back up and I'll get back in. All right, we'll take a profit here. I'm gonna wait for it to go back up because I have a feeling it is gonna retest all this. I have no clue why I put this. I'm assuming that was a low somewhere. I just don't want to be in the resistance area where it's going to keep bouncing off and I don't see it. Damn it. See, I closed that one too early. But you would still be in that until it turned yellow. And it definitely has room into a higher time frame. This is like a 4-hour resistance down here, which is huge. That's pretty good. And I don't see anything in between this. I keep trying to look back because I don't want it to bounce in this area too much. I mean, we got something here. Got something here. We got a, the box that we were holding it in. Might have to go a little higher. We'll go to the 4 hour. All right. So this whole area just sucks ass. But this is clear resistance. Oh, maybe that was a good call, actually. It's going back up. The reason why I felt like I needed to get out there is because there was major support here. But it also has been doing this all day. You wouldn't be wrong holding it, but it's now clearly above the red cloud. We would have been green, but we would have closed it right here. We would have just gave back profit, that's all. But we would have been green, for sure. I'm just going to zoom back out. I'm going to see what other things are doing. See, like, I don't know if they're waiting for Trump to get in or what, but these markets have been like this for weeks. Either that or they're waiting for the alien invasion. All right, so these are kind of still in limbo here. And this is clear that we need to wait for buy now. It kind of switched. Let's see what the 5 is. The 5 is still at the red cloud. So it might get a little choppy here because it doesn't know what it wants. That's the problem. But there was a short on the 5. So long term, I wouldn't doubt if this started to continue down lower. It's just that this is a huge swing, so you would have to hold those not losses, but the negative profit through this entire thing. But there's nothing really clear yet on what to do. There's another short appearing. It would be a good one if it started going down and it stopped, because our stop loss would be really small. So our risk to reward would be really good. So if this short sticks and we got in, then our stop loss would be like right here, which would be like nothing. And we can hold it all the way down again if it continued. Or you can just stay out of this because it obviously went above the cloud and it doesn't know what the fuck it wants. All right, it's going back down below it. Still kind of a green cloud. So system says wait, we wait. All right, it's turning red. While red. I don't know if we're going to get a signal here. Still think it's still sketch. All right, NASDAQ actually with a buy. This one might be a bigger one. I'm going to concentrate on this one right here. This, don't pay attention to that. That's something else I'm doing. All right, so we're going to wait until this closes a little bit. We can go into a starter. How many seconds left? 15? Yeah, let's get in. Let's do 2. So this one, all right, so it's stuck. Man, it's some real choppy area again. This is what makes me nervous. But if I had to guess one, I'm gonna say it's gonna be this. So we have room until there. Which would be the top of the red cloud for the 15. The 5, we're going. Don't want to go in too heavy. All right. So I kind of reaching for this area. Maybe I'll take like half off here and see what happens. Our stop loss would be behind the green cloud if it closes the candle. It could easily go below it. See, it's going below it now, but we're not going to close it yet. It's rejecting, going back up. So you have to control your emotions. So like I'm down $100 in this trade, but it can easily come back up and I'll be up 400. I really want it to close above this. If it doesn't, then unfortunately it is what it is. Six seconds. All right, so close the below it, and it's gray candles. So we should close this. I'm just gonna look at it. If it goes right below this, I'm gonna get out. Maybe it'll pop up for us a little bit. Get rid of some of our loss. But I'm wondering if it's just gonna respect this. Again, I advise you just to close it. All right, we're out of it. This is a frustrating day. So there's no follow through. So if you didn't have a large account and it was smaller, I would just stay out for the rest of the day. It's only like 30 more minutes of great volume. I know it sucks, but it's part of trading. You got to learn to control it.
Grammarly's effective communication score, a single snapshot of how well your company communicates.
I don't know. I think I'm break even today, honestly. Might even be a little bit of a red. I'll check in a minute. I just don't want to show my account numbers on here. The one account, I'm up 160. But today is just not the day. See how it's gray? It's just like, hey, stay out. Doesn't know what it wants. Gold is still gray. Means no clear direction. I can check oil, see what that's doing. Ooh, that's choppy. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just because it goes Christmas, tax season. I mean, not tax season. They don't want to file losses on it. It's funny because November was an amazing month. Everything was so clear, follow-throughs. Everybody was making money. This month, I'm looking at like all the other traders. Everybody's either deep red or break even. You got some winners here and there, but that's if they're doing proper risk management. Look, Nasdaq's going back up. Sometimes 10:30 gives a little boost. Yeah, this just looks like crap. It's best to stay out.
Order filled.
When you go rogue, you don't just settle for a little flavor. You want flavors that pack a punch. Now with more than 10 bold flavors, go rogue.
All right, so 10:30's here, still crossed. The Dow is showing a buy, but just like the other ones, it's been a little risky. You would have been right on all these other ones, though. The only one that would have been like a small loss is this one. It turned gray candles. I'll look at it. Nasdaq still not doing shit. Damn, look at this fucking Dow. I should have got in. Dow would have been a buy. Entered. It is now turning yellow, so you would start to take profit off now. You can hold it for a little longer if you wanted to. The 200 is up here. But I would at least take out 50% if you're in the Dow. I do know that there is some large news later on. I think it's the FOMC meeting for a rate decision, which is huge. That's probably the main reason why today is not good at all. Everybody's just waiting to see what the Fed's going to do. Most of the time, these days are trash. And you just got to wait. And then once the rate is out, it's really hard to trade too because the moves are like swinging. If I do trade that, I'm like scalping. I'm not doing any other system. Someone who's watching me stated they're doing yoga. And I don't know how I feel about that. Look at that. The Dow is going to 200, just like I said. Price loves whole numbers. But I can't say nothing he said, she said, because I'm not in it. But it was perfect signal, buy, enter, hold till yellow. I mean, you might as well do yoga because this market sucks ass right now. I'm up 160 on one account. Let me see what I'm up on this one. I bet you this one's negative, maybe. Oh no. I am up almost $200. Trying to think if I traded last night, maybe that is, because I'm pretty sure I'm at break even. I might have had some profit from yesterday. New days usually start at 6 p.m. Eastern. So, yeah, I might have traded last night for one or two. Let's see. I'll go check. How about that? Let's stop guessing. Yeah, I did trade a monster one last night, actually. Holy shit. So I probably think I gave back some profit today, for sure. You can see I got in a short here, and I held all the way down. It's pretty good. That's sad that I don't remember. See, I'm even making money in my dreams, boys. If you were to trade like nighttime, gold is pretty good around like 7 to 8 p.m. Then it kind of gets choppy. You got to be careful. And like I don't really recommend it unless you start becoming skillful. And if it like starts moving crazy in one way, and then just wait for a signal. That's basically what I do. Like the Nasdaq, I wouldn't trade too much at night. You could do between 9:30 and 11-ish Eastern. And then you can come back for power hour, which is 3 to 4. But that's still... A lot of people lose their money there. Sometimes it's good, and sometimes it's just like a money grab for the big dogs. Big dogs. Doing a downward dog.
GoDaddy Arrow can get my business online in minutes with AI. Let's see. Ooh, I like that logo. Let me just change this. Nice. This is fast. Product description.
Man, this is not a fun market. Only got like 15 more minutes. Again, I think they're waiting for the interest rate cut. Let me see what they think. I think they're going to cut it. They shouldn't cut it too much because we're still paying a lot of money for shit. Well, what I meant is inflation is still high. They're not accounting for the groceries and everything else. They like to pick and choose, which is kind of annoying. Alright, you can see on the Nasdaq that there is a kind of like a trend going here. Not a trend, let me channel, that's what I'm trying to say. So it's been bouncing back and forth. You could trade these. Like right now, when it gets up to here, you short it. Which I might. But that's kind of a strong candle, so I don't know. It's breaking through everything. And there's a buy signal. Let's see. We'll see what happens here. All right, buy signal disappeared. Remember, the buy signal only sticks when the candle closes if it's still valid.
Your future is at your fingertips. Take advantage of the flexibility and diversity of futures trading with NinjaTrader, the #1 rated futures broker. Start trading futures today.
All right, still a good buy signal. It is very far from the cloud. Of course, it's going to go up without me. You don't want to chase it. I'm just curious if it's going to come down a little bit. You wouldn't be wrong getting in this at all. I just like, because of the way the market's been acting, I would like it to pull back to the cloud a little bit, which would still make that buy valid. Damn, that was, I think that might have been the pullback right to it. Well, it's already orange, so be careful. It's starting to turn yellow. If you did get into that, just be very careful. Like, I would probably be taking half off here, even though there is a huge resistance at 350, which is probably going to touch. We could do one just to show you guys. Pretty confident it's gonna go there. So usually when you do a buy signal, you get it, you get in, you enter. This would have been awesome if I got in right here. I looked away for like a split second, so that must have just ripped down and ripped back up. So now we're on our second yellow here, so we have to be careful. If it doesn't hit, all right, so it hit. You take your profit. Like right now, I would be totally out. 350, yeah. It hit 350 on the dot, which is exactly what I said it was going to do. And now it hit it, and then now it's ripping to the downside. I'm guessing this wants to come back down. When it goes yellow and it starts to go orange, you can put like a... It's risky, so please do small. See, it went all the way down like that. You can put it below the orange candle, like a sell. And if it hits it, a sell stop. A sell order, and then you can ride it down for like a little bit into the cloud. Sometimes I'll do that. I think I might short it here. I'll just do it for 2. It's oversold, kind of bottling it, and then this is going to be a small scalp, honestly. And this can totally go against me, so always remember that. Just because it's overbought doesn't mean that it's going to listen. I've seen it stay overbought for like 30 candles in a row. So these are like real tight. Take profit or stop loss. If it's not working, it's for a very small loss. Small win, but they'll add up. All right, first one profit hit. Second profit hit.
Grow your business with subscriptions on Shopify and be like Better Booch.
We launched subscriptions in about December of 2021. I love it from the customer service aspect of it. They don't have to think about ordering every month or every week. It just comes. Our lifetime value has gone up because we have more orders coming in consistently. You know, we can pay just a little bit more to capture a customer because we know they're going to be our customer for a longer time.
Ooh, see, this is falling pretty good. So green candle, green cloud. We'll be waiting for a buy signal. In the way that this is moving, it's kind of a good area. Also, like, it's in the cloud and it's kind of resisting it, which is a good sign. I would really like it to close above that. It did actually, but the next one kind of dropped below, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Just looking at the other markets, gold, trash. There is some buy signals on the Dow, but I'm not trusting it because you're not wrong getting in this. It would be a small loss if it were wrong. But my scalping indicator has kind of lost momentum. In just the way it's been acting today. But this is still good. We'll watch it. The Dow is still good if you're in it. It is teetering below it, but it's still good. Until it closes below that cloud, it's not, we'll wait. The way that this broke above it tells me that this is pretty strong, the NASDAQ. Still going to wait for a buy signal, but once it goes, I'm probably going to go in heavy. I think we're going to get it soon. I'm going to enter one right now. But I think it's there. We're just getting out of the clouds, coming up. Again, this is just a starter. You can wait for the signal. All right, getting a buy signal here. Again, there's still 50 seconds left, so don't go too heavy into this. I believe this is strong, though. It's coming out of the cloud. And it's popping above it. The buy signal is not valid, though, until it closes. But I leave that open-ended for anybody that wants to be aggressive. So this looks aggressive, so I'm going to act a little bit more aggressive than usual. But we got 20 seconds left. I'm going to go 4 contracts in right now. Kind of sucks because you're like, the 50's right there, but it should pop right through it, honestly. Let's see. Might have to just rely on this and wait until we get some yellow candles. All right, so buy signal is there. It is ready to go. The Dow is still good. Dow did not close below. It is now going above. I'm hoping we get a 3-bar candle here reversal, which is one large candle up. Second candle goes about halfway down, touches, and then the third one should break above it to the upside. It'll be beautiful. Yeah, I'm calling this real time, so all those other motherfuckers that say I'm not doing it. Stop loss would be if the candle closes below the cloud.
Pets. They like to go get it. Pet parents
and it's going below. You motherfucker. Let's see though. Didn't close below. Still bullish in my opinion. Hopefully it bounces off this huge support here. Oof, that was a huge red. Ah, this sucks. What is going on today? Let me look at the 5. We're right on the cloud. Ugh. This really needs the momentum. So it broke above it and it came back down. Not cool. I don't like it. I am going to hold just a little longer just to see what happens. But you should be closing that. It did hit the 50 and the cloud. Really want to see what it does right here. Man, that looks so nice too. We'll see. Hopefully it breaks above this. Sometimes I'll use my scalping indicator to see what it's doing. So it just went above it, so it should come back. I really do recommend you to close it when it goes below the cloud. That means it's just chop and it's a mess. 9 out of 10 times this is going to be correct and it's going to go to the downside. I just think this is I think this wants to chop around and go up. This will be my last trade. This is really shitty day to trade. And it's 11 o'clock. I usually only trade till 11. So this is going gray here. So like that was a clear signal. Like it's going gray. It is bouncing off this support here. I think we're gonna get it back up here. Again, should close though. I should have closed. I will be keeping a tight. If it starts going down below, I'm out. I think it wants to go up though. What kind of sucks is I feel like it's gonna give another buy signal. Oh no, I mean no, because it's gray candle. All right, so that Dow before, it is now turning red. I'm going to scalp it for my scalping indicator. That's free. It's free because it's probably about like 60% win. You mostly want to take profit when it disappears. If you hear other order fills, it's because I have multiple accounts. So the scalping indicator that's free, you can use it in different aspects. So you can trade every break below of the previous candle and scalp it out, or you can enter on a break below and hold until the triangles disappear, or you can enter on the first triangle and then when the triangles do disappear, get out. There's so many different methods to it, and it's really up to you. All right, still in it. I'm in a much larger trade on my other. I'm in 12 contracts on the Dow on my other account. I'm still kind of waiting to see what this is gonna do. It's great candles. You should not be in this at all. It's just above the cloud. I think it's gonna go back up though. We're going to draw a resistance line here just to show you what it's doing. So it broke above it. Now it should continue. We'll see. If it goes below this again, I'm just going to close it. All right, so we got some yellow on the Dow. So you wouldn't be wrong to take some out. I just feel like this is going to free fall a little bit. There's just no resistance at all until the 130ish area. I know I said I was going to get off at 11, but I'm just curious to see what's going on here. All right, you see how this is kind of rejecting it? I'm not liking this. Really need this is for the NASDAQ. It needs to be closed above this. If it doesn't, then I'm just going to accept this loss. Hopefully it goes back up, hammers, and goes. Doesn't look like it, though. Let's see. Major support here, too. It's back in. See, it just went all the way back down. That's wild. Why do I want to do that? What the hell? Alright, so it's back in there again. So I wonder if that's the break or not. So the 5 minute, if it goes above this, is where it should go. It should break above and start launching. The Dow is still, the scalping indicator is still showing red to the bottom, which is good. I think it wants to hit this 44 area. Still no signals for the bully bears. This one's just for scalping. Once it turns red, you can hold it. Damn, this one's going down. I might have to close this. Again, my Dow, I have another count right now. I'm pretty deep in it. There's a short. Area of 23. Gold was sideways the whole time still. This NASDAQ trade, I screwed this up, but it's still above on the 5 minute, which is pretty good. Hopefully it recovers to the upside. Looks like it wants to, honestly. Dow is still good for the downside. The short signal did disappear because it doesn't stay until the candle closes. I kept that an option. If you wanted to be aggressive, you can get in early. Here's the short now. Let's see. This area, I'm kind of aiming for this 24 area.
Your future is at your fingertips. Take advantage of the flexibility and diversity of futures trading with Ninja.
My other brokerage, I am up $400 just on the one trade right here. This one I have more of like just a one in. It's because I have such a huge trade here that's against me. Alright, so I'm going to take profit. Very nice. I really need this to come back up. I don't know. Now I feel like I'm praying here. There is another area here that I need this to come back above. I wonder if this is like a liquidity grab or just gonna go to the downside. Look at this Dow trade. Very good. Right to the back to the upside. I meant to say yellow, and it started pulling back a little bit. So if you wanted to and you did not have any support areas, it's now yellow. You can now start taking it out, which means oversold. Extreme oversold too, yellow. So this can easily start bouncing to the upside, so you want to start taking it out. This is not going well for me. On the NASDAQ. This really looks like it wants to just keep going down. Flatten. Should at least go to the support here, 170.
There's some of the areas where I'm seeing lines. My forehead lines, I got crow's feet right here, my frown lines.
Wow, look at the Dow. That just plummeted. Let me see what the news is. Just oil. All right, we're getting close to that area. All right, I'm going to take my profit there. All right, I think I'm done for today. I'm at break even right now for my one, and the other one I'm up $265. It's been a rough day. Hopefully tomorrow's better once we know what's going on with the feds. If you need these signals or want these signals, I know today wasn't the best, but if you listen to it, your stop losses will be very, very small. And trust me, in the long run, that's what you want. Well, you don't have to trust me. Try it out for yourself. There is a 1 month free code. It's a starter package. I have them in the comments of like almost everything. You want to go to wap.com, sign up, put the code in, you get it for free. If you don't like it, cancel it. Cancel it before the 30 days. Easy as that. Nothing else. Pretty profitable with this strategy. It's just that you need to have money management. If you don't have money management, then any system's going to blow. There is no 100% win. It doesn't exist. I searched for that unicorn. I couldn't find it. This is the next best thing. If any questions, just drop some comments in any video. I will answer it as best I can. I do have a Discord that I am in live in. all the time. Anybody has questions, or even if a different strategy, I'm pretty fluent in almost everything. Just let me know, and I will try to answer as best as I can. Not all the same strategies work for everybody's mindset. Some people like longer trading. I prefer short time because my feelings are a little whack when I hold it so long. So when I do this strategy, it's usually right, and I get in and I get out. I just trade the good waves that I see. All right, enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe.